Let's talk about the hottest video games.
Let's look at video games with a critical eye.
So it's an action RPG, a shooter, and a tower defense game.
40 years ago, we had Pong, like two rectangles and a dot.
We know video games.
What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Click Critics. Would like to apologize, first of all, for the bad quality of this episode. As you can see, we were supposed to shoot this in front of a green screen. We couldn't get the green screen. We have a black screen, which is a little harder to key out. But it's doable if you have all the necessary equipment. Now, I actually rented this, what I thought was going to be a professional studio. Not too impressed by it, I must say. Went over it with the guy, and I show up here this morning to shoot this brand new episode. And the professional camera's not here. So I'm shooting this with my phone once again. And I'm not even going to bother to try to key it out. I mean, look at this. It's not going to work. So my apologies for that. Next time we'll get things down, but for now, this is what we have. As always, my co-host Nathan here.
Hey guys, this is great. Thanks for letting me on the show.
Today we're going to talk about a great game, Hokotu ga Gotoku. Am I saying that right? But before we begin, I would like to take a moment to reflect on the passing of an icon. Vern Troyer passed away April 21. He was a
sort of old news by now.
I didn't want to get into this, but you obviously leave me no choice now. I mean, my goal is to shoot these episodes on a week-to-week basis, and if you don't hand in your shit on time, you're never available when I ask you to do the show, it's stuff like this going to happen. I write out the episode. I want to do an in memoriam bit on or segment on Vern Troyer. You know, you're not available for 2 weeks. Yeah, it's going to be old news by the time we get to shoot it. It's important that we get these out on time, especially when we're dealing with topical subjects. Like, I don't know, video games that just came out. You know, can't do 5 months in when the game's been out for 5 months and do a review of it's not a game that just came out. Who cares? This one's on you. Now let me do this.
Okay.
Icon Vern Troyer tragically passed away at the age of 49. I loved him as Mini-Me. He was great as Tyrion Lannister on Game of Thrones. Absolutely fantastic.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't him.
Well, no, now they probably have to find like another little actor to play that character. You know.
I was not a big drinker, every now and then, but, what was great is,
Vern Troyer, folks, he will be missed. Now, I'm obviously not in a position to speculate on this, but there are rumors that he actually purposely, as a kind of suicide attempt, drank to the point of alcohol poisoning, which I guess in his case would be like 3 beers or so. I'm not in the business of speculating on matters such as this. Vern Troyer. One more thing before we get to the actual review. I would like to thank our sponsor, cablehounds.yolasite.com. That's cablehounds.yolasite.com. Cablehounds is your go-to website for all things cable, offering everything from USB to 3.5 millimeter jack plugs, It's the best place to find the cable you need. Cable Hounds, shipping all over the globe for very affordable prices. That's cablehounds.yolosai.com. Thanks again to them for being our sponsor. Check them out.
I wonder if they saw aluminum wire.
Today we're talking about Hokotu ga Gotoku. It's a Sega game by a studio called Raya ga Gotoku Studios. The game's lead developer is Miyoshima Yokoyama. Nuclear war almost annihilated every living being, but humanity has survived in an era in which civilization has been destroyed and nothing is created anymore. Strong men struggle to conquer what little food and resources are left. There's a world dominated by violence, yet in another corner of that world there was a place called the City of Miracles, a city named Eden. One day a man named Kenshiro reaches the gates of Eden, and now a legend of the Savior begins. You know how much I love Streets of Rage, the Streets of Rage series. So you can imagine how excited I was about this game. It's the same principle. You fight your way through a stage, facing wave after wave of all these bad guys, and you kick their asses. And then there's this huge face-off with the boss. It's full of this over-the-top Dragon Ball Z Kung Fu kind of stuff. I love the fast combos when you go all... It's all so over the top. Your thoughts?
Trailer looked cool, I guess.
Trailer looked very cool. That stuff's in the trailer. So I'm gonna give it a solid 4 joysticks. I'm gonna give it 4 fists, actually, and a joystick. Yeah. Well, I think we've covered everything. Once again, we apologize for the abominable quality of this episode, but and the quality's in the content, I think. Gonna get that keying fixed next time, and we'll be in a brand new studio. Very exciting.
Didn't you say Toby Fox was going to be on the show?
Oh, yeah, I did get ahead of myself a little bit, I suppose. Last time I said that this episode was going to have an exclusive interview with Toby Fox. I did email Toby Fox. I just, still to this point, I haven't got a reply. I got a little bit ahead of myself and assumed that he would respond pretty quickly. So we're still waiting for that. So who knows? I apologize for making promises that I wasn't even sure I was going to follow up on. But who knows? Who knows? He could still reply, and I'll try to find his phone number, I guess. That would be a quicker way to do this. So that's still coming down the pipes. Thanks for watching.